Hello there, APBA hockey fans, and welcome to the Saturday APBA Hockey Game of the Week. This is game number 10 of the APBA Single Elimination Tournament, brought to you at Tigerbob Sports here. And today we got St. Louis Blues, after they beat Anaheim 6-0 in the first round, going up against the Vegas Knights with a 6-1 win over Dallas. And the winner of this game will advance to the Final Four against the Boston Bruins, who have been on a roll, knocking off Montreal 6-2 and San Jose 5-2. So let's get ready to play some APBA hockey. So the ice is cleaned off. The puck is at center ice. The teams are done warming up. And I hope you can all stick around for a while and enjoy some APBA hockey here. So we got the number 1 lines out. We got the Stevenson line out there and the O'Reilly line. We got a battle of the fives. We got an even face-off. We got an even three. Advantage, left. Even three, home left defenseman. Vince Dunn has the puck. We're underway. Dunn, 26 is a 16. That's going to drop to a 17, and that'll be taken away by the opposing centerman. And we are underway here in Bay City, Michigan. And here comes Vegas, 62. 62 is a 9. That'll be a block to the left defenseman. And now it's St. Louis's turn. 33. 33 is a 1. Vince Dunn skates in. He's going to get a shot. He's shooting through 15. Fires the puck out of the range. First shot on goal. Logan Thompson, 23, is a 6. He's going to hold it for a defensive face-off. We are 1 minute in. We got a face-off. We got a battle of the fives out there. 15. It's a 6. It's the visiting right wing. Stone trying to bring it out of the defensive zone. 42. 42 is a 3. He will get a shot on goal. 42. 42 is out of the range. First shot on goal for Vegas. 34. 31. He's going to give up a shot to Stone. Stone, 21. Stone puts it on. He has a shot range of 24, so Stone puts it on. The goalie, Biddington, 55, is up to the task. Saves it to the right defenseman. Big save, Biddington. And here comes St. Louis. 64. 64 is a 7. Possible block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They get a block shot to the right wing. First block shot, and here comes Stone, right wing, 16. 16 is a 28, taken away by Perron. St. Louis, 63. 63 is a 25, taken away by McNabb, and we are going to get our first line change. Out comes the number 2 lines with Eichel out there for Vegas, and Barbashev for St. Louis, and McNabb brings the team down. 22. 22 is a 4. 4 is going to drop to a 6. Possible block shot. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots for the block. We're looking at the red dice. It is a 3. St. Louis blocks it. And they block it to the left wing. It's a block shot. Left wing. And here comes St. Louis. Schwartz. 44. 44 is a 1. Schwartz skates in. Shooting to 14. Fires the puck out of the range. The goalie, Logan Thompson, 14, is a 30. Gives up a shot to Barbashev as he cannot cover it up. Barbashev is a 24. Barbashev puts it on. Puts it on the goalie. Thompson, 55. He's up to the task. He saves it to the right defenseman. And here comes Brady McNabb, 41, 41, 24. Checked off the puck. Vince Dunn has it. And we are 3.5 minutes into the game. 31 is a 5. 5's going to drop to a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a block shot for a defensive face-off. So we got the number 2 lines. We got a 2 versus a 2 on the face-off out there. 2 off the 2. We got a 10. We got the home right wing. Offensive zone win for St. Louis. 23. 23 is a 3 on an offensive win. Possible tip in. A 1's the highest. The highest gets a 1 on the tip in. So that's a 6-1 on a tip. Wide shot. They got an 8 chance of clearing it. They do not clear it. So we got the wide shot. 12. So the puck is out in Fred Terashenko, the highest shot frequency. 22 becomes a 23. Gonna get a shot. Fires it out of the zone. 4th shot on goal. Logan Thompson. 43 is a 29. Now he gives up a shot to Schwartz. Schwartz fires the puck. 25 outside of his 14 range. 5th shot on goal. 32 is a 26. They got to try and clear it. They can clear it through 8. They finally clear the puck. And we're going to bring out the number 3 lines and the number 2 defense pairings. Alrighty, we got the number 3 and the number 2s, and we got a face-off down in Vegas's end of the ice. Okay, we got a face-off, and we got Carlson's a 4. We got a 2 against Suncliff, so +2 for Vegas. 5 on the +2. Disadvantage right wing. Steen has it in the offensive zone. Offensive zone 32 is a 26. 26 is taken away by the left wing, Barbashev. We are 5 minutes in. Scoreless game. Here comes Vegas. Barbashev. 13. 13 is a 22, taken away by the centerman. Taken away by Sundqvist. And here comes St. Louis. Sundqvist. 43. 29. Back to the left defenseman. Shea Theodore. And Vegas. 25. 25 is a 2. He's going to skate in and get a shot. Theodore. Shooting to 14, fires the puck out of the range. 3rd shot on goal. Biddington, 23, is a 5. Gets it to the right wing, Steen. And here comes St. Louis. Steen. St. Louis on the attack. 35. 35 is a 4. 4 is going to stay a 4. Steen is going to get a shot. He is shooting to 16. He is out of the range. Now we got the goalie, Logan Thompson. 31 a 4. Left wing, Barbashev. Vegas, last time down the ice for this line. 24 is a 9. Block taken away by the left defenseman. So he's going to skate behind the net. And we're going to get a line change. And we're going to bring out the number 4 lines. All my line changes go about every 2.5 minutes. Sometimes it's 2, but usually 2.5. Depending on if there's any timeouts on the ice and when the line changes are. So here comes St. Louis. Bouwmeester, 36 is a 33. Possible penalty. Go to the chart. 35. Bouwmeester takes the penalty. We got a power play for Vegas when we come back. So Vegas on the power play, bringing out their number 1 power play line in St. Louis. They got the right wing. It's in the penalty box. That's going to be the vacant spot. We got a 7. We got a 4 versus a 5. A 7 on the +1. Advantage right wing. Stone on the power play. Vegas putting some really pressure on. 45 is a 26. Taken away by Sanford. That eats up the first 30 seconds of the power play. And here comes a shorthanded team. Here comes Sanford. 32. 32 is a 26. That will go back to the left wing. Marsault, 33. He skates right in. He's going to get a shot. 22 goes up to a 23. Fires the puck. It's on the range. Possible power play. Biddington, 41, is a 6. Holds it for a face-off. What a big save by Biddington. It's Vegas. Put pressure on the power play. We're halfway through the power play now. We got the face-off. +1 for Stevenson. 9 on the +1. 9 on the +1 is the advantage center. Power play situation. Stevenson, 32, 26. That goes back to Sanford. We got 30 seconds left in the power play. And here comes shorthanded team, St. Louis. Sanford, 16 is a 28. One more shot with the power play. Stone, 12's a 25, taken away by Parayko with 11 minutes left in the first period. That will end the power play. And we're going to get a change on the fly. Oh, and it's an icing. So they will get to bring their guy out of the penalty box. And after the change on the fly, we have some changes here for Vegas. We got the F1D3s and we got the face-off. We got the 5 versus the 4. We got the +1 on the face-off. 7 on the +1. Advantage right wing. Offensive zone win. Mark Stone skates in the offensive zone. 45's a 26. Taken away by the left wing Sanford. And Sanford's going to fire it down the ice. Get a change on the fly. Because they're going to switch over to the F1s and the D3s also. So we got F1s and D3s out there for both teams. And here comes Stevenson. As we're approaching the halfway point of the game of the first period. 52's a 27. And we got 10 minutes left. First period. No score. Riley, 25. 25's a 1. Riley skates in. He has a shot range of 22. Fires the puck out of the range. 7th shot on goal for St. Louis. Logan Thompson, 15's a 3. Gets it to the centerman. Gets it to Stevenson. 9.5 minutes left. First period. Here comes Stevenson. 45. 45 is a 15. 15's going to drop to a 16. That'll be taken away by the left wing. Here comes St. Louis, left wing, 45. 45's a 26. That is going to go back over to the left wing over here. Marsault has it. And Vegas playing a little back and forth hockey. 21. 21 is a 5. 5 is going to drop to a 6. Possible block. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots for the block. Red dice. 4. Block shot. St. Louis for a defensive zone face-off. Alrighty, that gives us a chance here to get another change in. We're going to go with the F2s are coming in. The defensemen are staying out. They stay out there for about 5 minutes. Don't switch the defensemen over as much as I do the offensive forward lines. And here we go. We got the face-off. The face-off down in St. Louis's end. We got Eichel and Barbashev. We got a battle of the 2s out there now. 7. Home centerman. Barbashev. Trying to bring it out of the defensive end. 15 is a 5. That is a possible shot. We got the Sogo, 15, so he will get a shot. Shooting through 34. Barbashev lets it go. He puts it on the range. Thompson, can he make the save? 46 is a 43. He cannot make the save. It is a goal. It is a goal for Barbashev here in the first period, and St. Louis takes the 1-0 lead. So at 12:08 of the first period here, we have a goal by Barbashev. St. Louis takes the 1-0 lead. The assist is going to go to Terashenko. And we have a face-off. Center ice. Same line still out there. And we have Barbashev and Eichel. They are both 2s. 4 on the even. Home right defenseman. Bortuzzo. Here comes St. Louis with the puck and the lead. 53. 53 is going to be a matchup. We got a right defenseman. Matchup 11. Right defenseman, matchup 11. Right defenseman attempts a lead pass to the forward. Take the right defenseman's A and the second hot shot frequency S. So we got a 2. So we got 6 versus the opposing left defenseman and left wing. We got a 3. We got a 7. So we got a +1. +1 for the defense. Defense takes it away. Interception and shot on goal by the opposing. Highest shot frequency. And that will be Eichel. Gets a shot on goal. Eichel, 33, is out of the range at a 22 range. Goalie, 21, is a 6. He's going to hold it for a defensive zone face-off. As we got 7 minutes left here in the first period of hockey. Got a couple 2s out there. 6, visiting right wing. Smith, offensive zone. Smith, 16, 28. Terashenko takes it away for St. Louis. And here comes St. Louis with the puck. Terashenko, snake eyes, is a 1. He skates in. He is going to shoot through 32. 22. Shoot through 22. It is on the range. Terashenko puts it on. Thompson, 12, 25. St. Louis scores again. Terashenko has the assist, and now he has the goal. The St. Louis takes first period 2-0 lead. So with 6:14 left in the first period, the number 2 line for St. Louis doing all kinds of damage as Terashenko gets the goal. An assist by Schwartz. An assist by Barbashev. So St. Louis is ahead 2-0. And here we go, face off. Center ice. 7 on the even. The home centerman, Barbashev. Here comes St. Louis and Barbashev. 41's at 24. Checked off the puck. Taken away by Haig. And here comes Vegas. Haig starting to play. Snake eyes is a 1. He skates right in. He has a shot range of 11. Fires the puck out of the range. That is the 6th shot on goal for Vegas. The goalie, 34-31. Gives up a shot to Smith. Is going to get a shot. Smith, 61. Out of the range. Goalie. Binnington, 45. Is a 6. He's going to hold it for a defensive face-off. We got some line changes coming out. We got the number 3 forward lines coming out. Is the number 2 forward lines for St. Louis. Did all kinds of damage there. Scored 2 goals. Now we got the number 3s coming out. So we got the Wild Bill Karlsson line coming out against the Sundqvist line. The number 1 defense pairings are coming back out. And we got the face-off down in St. Louis's end. Number 3 line. So we got a 4 versus a 2. Karlsson's a +2. 5 +2. Defensive right wing. Steen trying to bring it out of the defensive end. Steen, 15 is a 2. He does. He's going to shoot through 16. Steen fires the puck through 16. It's a 13. Steen puts it on. Thompson has to make a big save. And he cannot make a big save. And this is becoming a first period rout here by St. Louis as Steen knocks one in. And St. Louis takes a 3-0 lead. As Thompson is just struggling away. So we got face-off center ice. We got the number 3 lines out there. We got Karlsson out there against Sundqvist. So Karlsson's a +2 for Vegas. And 10 on the +2. Disadvantage left wing, Maroon. And here comes St. Louis with a 3-0 lead. Maroon, 64 is a 6. 6 a drop to a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 block shot for Vegas. They blocked it for a defensive zone face-off. 4 minutes left in the first period. St. Louis leading 3-0. We got a defensive zone face-off. 6 on the +2. Advantage left wing. They're trying to bring it out of the defensive zone. Barbashev bringing it down. 25 is a 4. Out of the defensive zone. He gets right in there. He's going to get a shot. Barbashev shooting for 23. Lets it go. Out of the range. A shot on goal for Vegas. Binnington. 44 is a 2. Gets it to the right defenseman. And here comes Parako, right defenseman. 53. 53. That is going to be a matchup. Right defenseman. Matchup 6. Right defenseman matchup 6. Right defenseman pinches a slot and is challenged by the opposing left defenseman. Right defenseman I is a 6. Left defenseman I is a 6. It is a 6. Going to give it to the advantage player. So interception, opposing left defenseman pass to the highest shot frequency. So left defenseman takes it away. He's going to pass it to the highest shot frequency. That'll be Kessel. He has an 11 through 36 assist. So 43. Kessel has the puck. Will not be a shot. Vegas has control. Bringing it down. Kessel 36 to 33. It is possible penalty here. Shaking the dice. Possible coincidental minors. And we do got coincidental minors happening here. Or at least we got a shake for the coincidental minors. So we got a 16. A 15. Start out with a 16 maroon. We got Dunn's a 15. Then we got a 13. Then we got a 12. So no coincidental minors. Kessel is going to the penalty box. So St. Louis with a 3-0 lead will go on to power play. So this is a big penalty kill here for Vegas. As with 3 minutes left in the period, St. Louis going on their first power play. They got the #1 power play team out there. They got O'Reilly out there. O'Reilly's a 5. Stevenson's a 5. So the face-off is an even. It's an even 8. Visiting left wing. Here comes the shorthanded team. Marshall, shorthanded. 45. 45 is a 7. 7 will be a face-off. Center ice. And that kills the first 30 seconds of the power play. We got the even on the face-off. Even 3. Home left defenseman. Done. Here came St. Louis on the power play. Vince Dunn. 42. 42 is a 6 with a man advantage. Possible block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They get a block shot. Vegas blocks it for a defensive zone face-off. That eats up another 30 seconds of the power play. We got 2 minutes left here. Even face-off, even 11. Visiting left defenseman, shorthanded team. Petrangelo, shorthanded. 14 is a 30. He is going to pass it to Stevenson, and that is going to use up the rest of the power play as he got the 30 that is needed. And here comes a shorthand. Now we're back to full strength because we got 1 minute left in the period. Stevenson, 15. 15 is a 4. 4 is going to drop to 5. He will get a shot. Shooting to 15. Actually, shooting to 23. And it's a 25. That's a 9th shot on goal for Vegas. Binnington, 41's a 6. He's going to hold it for a defensive zone face-off as we got 30 seconds left. First period, 3-0 lead. St. Louis, 5 on even. Home left wing. Bring it out of the defensive end. Shen out of the defensive end. 54 is a 32. Physical a 12. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Physical a 12. Interception and shot on goal left wing. And here comes a shot on goal. Marshall fires the puck out of the range. Goalie. Binnington. 34 is a 31. Gives up a shot to Stone. Stone fires the puck. Stone puts it on the net. Binnington. 52, 27. Stone scores the goal right at the end of the period to make this a 3-1 hockey game. Wow, as time expired in the period, Stone for Vegas scores the goal, and we are going to the break here. So as time runs out in the first period, Stone gets the goal for Vegas to cut it to a 3-1. We give the assist to Stevenson, and the other assist will go to McNabb. And we are at the first intermission break here, with St. Louis leading 3-1. Let's get ready for the second period of action here. The ice is clean. The teams are out. First period statistics. St. Louis with the 3 goals. They had 10 shots on goal, 4 scoring opportunities, and Thompson is only able to stop 1 of them. Vegas, they had 11 shots on goal, 3 score opportunities, and Biddington stopped 2 of them. So that gives us the 3-1 lead, but Vegas scored a big goal right at the end of the period to maybe make a game out of this. Block shots, we got 2 for Vegas, and we got 4 block shots for St. Louis. So let's get ready. Second period of action. We got the 5s out there on the face-off. 7. The home centerman, O'Reilly. Here comes St. Louis. O'Reilly with the puck, 53. That'll be an early matchup. We got a center. 9 on a matchup. Center battles the boards against the left wing. The center corner is a 10. The left wing is an 11. Vegas has a +1. 7 on the +1. That'll be puck frozen. Puck frozen for a defensive zone face-off. Battle of the 5s. We got a 5. 5-5. We got a home left wing. Offensive zone win. Shen, offensive zone. 15 is a 2. He skates right in. He's going to get a shot through 21. Fires the puck. 25. 25 is out of the range. First shot on goal of the period for St. Louis. Logan Thompson, 36. 33. That will be a shot. Possible shot. Possible shot there for the right defenseman, Parayko, who's a 15, so he will shoot. Shoot to 14, fires the puck, out of the range. Little early pressure here by St. Louis. Logan Thompson, 66. This time he gets a clean save to Pietrangelo. And they're going to try a long pass. But he is a 4. Got the dice roll, 4. They'll drop it down to go to the long pass chart. 9 goes to a 10. That's a breakaway, but we got to check out the 4 checkers on the other team. 4, 9, 13 on the 4 checkers. So it's going to be a pass to the second highest in the neutral zone. Second highest shot frequency will be Stone. And here comes Vegas with the puck. Stone, 35. 35 is a 3. 3 is going to drop to a 5. Does anybody go? Okay, we got a 36 assist, so he will get a shot. Stone shoot through 24. Stone lets it rip. Out of the range. Biddington. St. Louis, 63, 38. He's going to hold it for a defensive zone face-off. As we are a minute and a half into the period here. We got a battle of the 5s. We got a 2. Somebody might get kicked out. A 2-7. The visitor is gone. Steven is kicked out of the face-off circle. So O'Reilly's a +5. A 10. Advantage left defenseman. Vince Dunn. Defensive zone win. Trying to bring it out of the defensive zone. 25's a 3. They do. He brings it down. Dunn's going to shoot through 15. Dunn fires the puck. 21. Out of the range. Logan Thompson. 31 is a 4. Left wing. Marsault. And here it comes Vegas. Marsault, 46. 41. Possible bench minor. 21 for St. Louis. They got a high bench minor. And then bench minor Vegas is 0, so there's no bench minor. And we got a neutral zone face-off. And that gives them a chance here to bring out the number 2 lines. As the next goal in this game's going to be a biggie. If Vegas can score the goal, make it a 3-2 game. Might make a game of it, but if St. Louis scores the goal and goes up 4-1, be a tough road to come back. But you never know, because goals are hard to come by in APBA hockey, and sometimes they come in bunches. So we got a battle of the number 2s in the face-off. 6. We got the visiting right wing with it. We got Smith with the puck. And here comes Vegas. Smith, 51. 51's a 2. 2's going to drop to a 4. He is going to get a shot. Smith is shooting to the 24 range. Smith is out of the range. Second shot on goal of the period. Jordan Binnington, 56, is a 16. That is a saved kick to the left wing. Schwartz has it. St. Louis, 3 minutes into the period. Here comes Jaden Schwartz, 32-26. Little back and forth, taken away by Carrier. And here comes Vegas. Got to get some pressure going here. Carrier with the puck. 62 is an 8. We got a possible forecheck, but we only got a 10, so they got a chance to clear it over here. Clearing to 8. It is not, so we got a wide shot. A wide shot, 9. Goalie freezes the Wild, carry him off the board for a defensive zone face-off. So we got a face-off down in St. Louis's end. Battle of the 2s again. 4, home right defenseman. Trying to bring it out of the defensive zone. Paracco, 14-30. Defense wins, and we have an icing. So we're going to have a change for the visitors here. As we got the number 3s coming out. And the number 2s. And right now, St. Louis cannot get their change in. So they got to get control of the puck here. We got a face-off. Barbashev is the 5. Carlson's a 4. +1. St. Louis on the face-off. 10 on the +1. Deep advantage center. Offensive zone win for Carlson. 66. He skates right in. He's going to shoot through 16. Carlson fires the puck out of the range. 14th shot on goal for Vegas. Binnington. 63's a 38. Holds it for a face-off. With a stop in action, we can get a change out here for the home team, St. Louis. So we got the number 3 lines out here with the number 2 defense pairings. We got a face-off in St. Louis's end. We got Sundqvist, Carlson, so we got a +2. Vegas is a +2. 10 on the +2 defensive left wing. Disadvantage left wing. Coming out of the defensive zone is Marone. 56 is a 34. And he's going to the penalty box. And just over 5 minutes into the second period of action, Vegas going on a huge power play. So out comes the number 1 power play team with Marsault, Stevenson, and Stone. And we got Theodore and Petrangelo. They'll be playing the points out there. So here we go, face-off. We got a 5 versus a 2. We got a +3 for Vegas. 8 on the +3. Advantage right wing, Stone on the power play. Here comes Vegas on the power play. 53 is a 7 on the power play. Possible block. 2, 3, 4. They get a block shot. St. Louis does. For a defense for a face-off. Eats up 30 seconds of the power play. Stevenson. +3, 8. +3. Advantage right wing. Stone on the power play. Vegas trying to put some pressure on. Stone, 22, skates in. 22's a 1. And he's going to add 1 to his shot range. That's in the shot range of 24 becomes a 25, so that's out of the range. Binnington, 31, saves it to the centerman. We're halfway through the power play. And here comes a shorthanded team. Here comes Sundqvist. St. Louis on the attack. 32's a 26. Taken away by Marsault. Power play. 15 is a 1. He skates in. 22 is going to become a 23. Fires the puck. Puts it on the range. Biddington. 25 is up to the task. Saves it to the centerman. As Vegas almost scored the power play goal. And we got 30 seconds left in the power play. Here comes the shorthanded team. 15 to 2. Sundqvist skates in. Using the shoot to 22. Fires the puck. Out of the range. Thompson, 54, 32. That will be a shot on goal possibly by Bouwmeester, but he's a 7. It's a 7, so he does get a shot. Fires the puck. Out of the range. 5th shot on goal of the period. Thompson, 15 to 3. Gets it to the centerman. And that is it for the power play. And they are going to change on the fly. Fires it down the ice. And they're bringing out the number 4 lines. Number 4s with the number 2 defense pairings. They got to get their defenseman back squared away here. So Theodore and Martinez are out. Now they're going to slide it back the other way for a change on the fly. It's a 3. So they return to favor. They're bringing out their number 4s. They're leaving out the number 2 defense pairings, and we are ready to play some 5-on-5 hockey here. As here comes Kolasar in Vegas. 26, 24. Bouwmeester takes it away for St. Louis. As we got 12 minutes left here in the second period. St. Louis leading 3-1. Bouwmeester 35. 35 is a 20. 20 will be taken away by the right defenseman, Alex Martinez. Vegas, Martinez, 26-24, back to Bouwmeester. Defenseman playing a little back and forth action here. Here comes St. Louis, Bouwmeester, 14-30. Now we got an icing. We got a face-off in St. Louis's end. At this point in time, we got a line change. We're bringing in the number 1 lines for Vegas with the number 3 defense pairing. And with the icing, St. Louis cannot get their change in. So we got a 4 for Bozak. We got even. Carlson's a 4. So we got an even. Even 7. The home centerman has the puck. He's in a change on the fly. Fires it down. Down to Carlson. And they're making their changes now. They got the number 1s. They're going to match up with the number 3s. And here comes Carlson with the puck. Vegas down by a couple. 63. 63 is a 25. Bortuzzo has it for St. Louis. We're halfway through this hockey game. And here comes Bortuzzo. 26-24. Back to the left defenseman. Haig has the puck. Now we got Vegas on the attack. Haig. 32-26. Shen, St. Louis. Bringing it down. 12-25. Back to Zachary Whitecloud. A little back and forth action here, and here comes Vegas. Whitecloud, 15. 15's a 5. 5's going to drop to a 6. Possible block. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots for the block. We're looking at the red dice. It is a 3. St. Louis gets the block. They block it to the right defenseman. Bortuzzo has the puck. That is a 6 block shot here for St. Louis today. And here comes Bortuzzo, 36-34. Bortuzzo is going to the penalty box, as Vegas will have their 3rd power play opportunity here. So with 8 minutes left here in second period, Vegas going on their 3rd power play. They're bringing out the number 1, number 2 power play lines with the Eichel line, and then they got the Pietrangelo and Stone. They're going to play defense. And we got the right wing vacant on St. Louis. So Eichel's a 2. Barbershev's a 2. So we got an even face-off. even 7. Home centerman, shorthanded team. Barbashev with the puck, shorthanded. 44 is a 4 on the shorthanded. That will be a neutral zone face-off. We are 30 seconds into the power play. We got Vegas really trying to get something going here. We got the 11. 11 on the even. Visiting left defenseman, Pietrangelo, power play situation. Here comes Alex. 21 is a 31 on the power play. They got a physical of 12. They do not. So Pietrangelo, he will pass it to Eichel. Eichel on the power play. 43-29, taken away by Dunn. Eats up another 30 seconds of the power play. And we are halfway through it. And here comes the shorthanded team, Dunn. 41's a 24. Goes back to Pietrangelo on the power play. Pietrangelo, 54 is a 32 on the power play. They do not have a big enough defense there, and they will, this time they will, yep, let's go to Eichel again. Pietrangelo to Eichel on the power play. 36. 33, Eichel. But he is a 0. So I'm going to go 11 through 46 is not a penalty. It is not a penalty. Eichel still has the puck on the power play. 34 is a 7. Possible block. 2, 3, 4, 5 shots for the block. Red dice. It is a 6. They cannot block it. Eichel shoots the puck. 21 is in the range. Biddington. 51's a 3. Saves it to the centerman. Another bid by Vegas to cut it down to a 1-goal lead. But Biddington up to the task. We got 30 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Barbashev in St. Louis. 33's a 1. He skates right in. He's going to get a shot through 34. Fires the puck out of the range. 6 shot on goal of the period. Logan Thompson, 16's a 28. They got to try and clear it with a 4. They cannot clear it. 28, that'll be the 4th highest. Guy gets a possible shot. The 4th highest shot frequency is Barbashev. Fires the puck. Barbashev puts it on. 34. His shot range is a 34. Logan Thompson, 45 is a 6. He holds it for a defensive zone face-off. What a save. And that is the end of the power play. So with 6 minutes left in the second period, St. Louis leading 3-1. We got the number 2 lines out here, the Barbashev line versus the Eichel line. We got a face-off in Vegas's end. We got an even 2-on-2 face-off. Home right wing. Offensive zone win for Terashenko. Has 1 goal already. Offensive win. 41. 41's a 4. He skates right in. He's going to get a shot. Terashenko. Shoot through 22. Fires the puck. 25. Out of the range. 18th shot on goal for St. Louis. Logan Thompson. 13's a 5. He gets it to Riley Smith. And here comes Vegas. Riley Smith. 54 is a 32. They got 14 on their intimidation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They do have it, and they are going to take it away. Taken away by the left wing, Jaden Schwartz. And we got to get a change on the fly. That's going to be a corner battle. Who's in the battle? White Cloud. We got the number 3s and the number 1s. The dice roll is a 1. So White Cloud will be the right defenseman, left wing. Maroon's an 11. Maroon takes it away. He slides it over to Sundquist. So we got an into slot battle. We got a center 4 on the into slot battle. Center 4, he's battling the right defenseman. 6 right defenseman takes it away. Zach McLeod. And they have to get their change on the fly. It's a 4. So there'll be another corner battle. This time it's in the other corner. We got the number 3 lines coming out. We got the number 1 defense pairings. We got the right defenseman, left defenseman, right wing. 7 versus the 10. Dunn just controls the puck. And we got 4.5 minutes left. Second period. St. Louis done. 12-25. Taken away. Brady McNabb. 4 minutes left. Second period. Vegas down by 2 goals. Here comes McNabb. 45-26. That goes back to Maroon. Vegas, or St. Louis. St. Louis Maroon. 42. 42 is a 6. 6 drops to a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. They get a block shot. Vegas blocks the shot to the centerman. So Vegas with the puck. Carlson. Vegas. Snake Eyes. 1. He skates in. Shooting through 16. Fires the puck. On the range with a 12. Biddington. 42. Saves it to the left wing. Another big scoring opportunity for Vegas, but Biddington is up to the task. 3 minutes left in the period. 3-1 lead, 53. That will be a matchup. Left wing matchup. Left wing matchup 5. Left wing battles the net with the opposing right defenseman. A corner battle. 11. Right defenseman. 12. Vegas has the advantage. 5. Home team of -1 disadvantage. They are past the highest shot frequency for a shot on goal. +1. Maroon to Sundqvist. 22 becomes a 23. Fires the puck. Out of the range. 19th shot on goal. Logan Thompson, 51's a 3. He has been so steady. Gets it to Carlson. We got to get our last change. He's going to be fires it down the ice. This time we got the number 2 lines coming out to finish up the period. Number 2 with the number 2 defense pairings. And we got a corner battle. And this time the centerman's going to go battle. The centerman. Corner battle. Eichel, a 10 versus the 13. Paracco keeps it. He's going to change on the fly the other way. Back to Carrier. So we got the number 2s coming out. Number 2s versus the 2s. And we got 2.5 minutes left here in a scoreless second period. And here comes Carrier. Vegas. 42. 42 is a 2. He's going to get a shot. Carrier shooting through 22. Oh, 23. Out of the range. Goalie. Biddington. 24. 19. Back to the left defenseman, Theodore. 2 minutes left in the period. Shea Theodore. 16's a 28. Right wing, Terashenko. St. Louis, bringing it down. 54 is a 7. Possible block. 2, 3, 4. They do block it. Vegas gets a block for a defensive zone face-off. 4th block shot today for Vegas. And we got 1 minute left in the second period. Face-off in Vegas' end. Eichel's a 2. Barbashev's a 2. We got a 6. Visiting right wing. Smith trying to bring it out of the defensive zone. 13. 13 is a 6. Out of the defensive zone, that will be a neutral zone face-off. 30 seconds left in the period. Neutral zone face-off. 7 on the even. Home centerman, Barbashev. As time's expiring here in the period, Barbashev, 22's a 3. 3 drops to a 5. That would be a... He will get a shot. Soga, he will get a shot. Shoot through 34. Fires the puck. Out of the range. 10th shot on goal of the period. Logan Thompson. 24. 24 is a 19. And that is the end of the period. St. Louis leading 3-1. So at the end of 2 periods, St. Louis leading 3-1. As they scored the 3 goals all in a short span in the first period, all within a 3-minute span. Actually, within 2 minutes and 7 seconds of each other, St. Louis scored 3 goals. And on the day, they got 20 shots on goal. They got 5 scoring opportunities. And Thompson only stopped 2 of them. And then you got Vegas. They got 19 shots on goal. They actually got 1 more scoring opportunity, 6 of them. But Biddington has been huge as he has stopped 5 of the scoring opportunities. So the Zamboni's almost done, and we're almost ready for some third period of action. So if you've been following the hockey, and hope you have been some really good games so far, and you haven't subscribed to my channel, it'd be appreciated if you take a moment and could. If you have any likes, any comments, any favorite teams, anything you see going on, we'd like to hear from you. I've been playing around with the lighting a little bit here because the last game I played, I had some glare from the plastic sleeves here that the cards are in. So I played around with the lighting a little bit, and now it's creating me a little more issues of seeing the cards. I'm always just trying to find that happy balance. So let's get ready for the third period of action. Number 1 lines are on the ice. We got the O'Reilly line versus the Stevenson line. They're both 5 face-off guys. So we got the even. We got an even 7. Home centerman. O'Reilly with the puck. St. Louis bringing it down. We are underway. 46 is an 11. He's going to get a pass. Dice rolls a 2 is a 3, so he's going to pass it to the second highest. Second highest guy will be Shen. 11 through 36. Shen will get a shot. O'Reilly to Shen. Shen shooting to 21. Fires the puck out of the range. Goalie. Thompson, 46, 43, 43 is going to be a rebound. Their third highest guy gets a 2. We got a 6. A 6, third highest guy will be O'Reilly. A 5-2 on a rebound. No rebound, smothered by the goalie. Thompson smothers it. 30 seconds into the third period, and we got a face-off down in Vegas' end. We got a 6 on the evens. Visiting right wing. Stone trying to bring it out of the defensive end. What can he do with it? 62 is an 8. That will be a neutral zone face-off. So they worked it up to the center line for the face-off. Even face-off, even 7. Home centerman, O'Reilly with the puck. Here comes St. Louis. O'Reilly. 54 is a 32. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They cannot take the puck away as they needed a physical of 14. So O'Reilly going to pass it to Perron. Perron on the attack. 54 is a 32. He's going back to O'Reilly. St. Louis on the attack. O'Reilly, 62. 62 is an 8. They got high enough forecheckers? They do. They got 13 on the forechecker. So O'Reilly's going to shoot through 22. O'Reilly lets it go. It is on the range. Logan Thompson, 43, 29, cannot make the save. And the powerful forechecker of St. Louis has given them a 4-1 lead early in the third period. So 1 minute and 1 second into this third period of action, O'Reilly puts St. Louis ahead 4-1. He gets an assist from Shen, and he gets an assist from Dunn. So we got a face-off, center ice, 4-1 hockey game. We got a 7 on the even. Home centerman, O'Reilly has the puck again. And here he comes, O'Reilly, 24 is a 9. Block shot, left defenseman Pietrangelo. And here comes Vegas. Trying to get something going. Snake Eyes is a 1. Pietrangelo gets a shot. Shot range of 14. Fires the puck. Out of the range. 20th shot on goal for Vegas. Biddington, 16 is a 28. They got to try and clear it. They got 9 clearing, and they clear the puck down here. We got a face-off down in St. Louis's end. We got a first line change of the third period as we got the number 2 forward lines coming out for both teams. So number 2 forward lines, both teams. Get the face off. They're both 2s, 3. Home left defenseman, done. Trying to bring it out of the defensive end. 54 is a 32. They got a physical of 12, 4, 6. They sure do. Interception and shot on goal. Left wing, Carrier gets a shot on goal. Shoot to 23. Lets it go. 65. Out of the range. Biddington, 51 is a 3. Centerman, Barbashev. And here comes St. Louis. Barbashev, 45 is a 26. Goes back to Carrier. Vegas, Carrier. 42. 42 is a 2. Drops to a 4. He will get a shot. Shot range of 23. Fires the puck. Out of the range. Goalie. 22. Biddington gets it to the right defenseman. Paracco. We are 3.5 minutes into the period. Here comes Paracco with the puck. 35 is a 5. 5 drops to a 7. That would be a block shot for Vegas. They block it to the right wing. And here comes Smith in Vegas. Trying to get something going here. Riley Smith, 53. That will be a matchup, a right wing matchup. Right wing matchup 4. Right wing into the slot by the left wing. Right wing eye is a 6. Left wing eye is a 6. Battle of the 6s, 11. Checked off the puck. Intercepted by the opposing left wing. So Schwartz has the puck. And here comes St. Louis Schwartz. 35 is a 2. He's going to get a shot as it drops to a 4. Shot range of 14. Fires the puck. Second shot on goal of the period. 25 is a 3. Gets it to Eichel. Eichel has been pretty much non-existent today. And here we go. Vegas is Eichel. 45 is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots for the block. Red dice is a 3. Block shot. St. Louis for defensive zone face-off. As we got the number 3s coming out. Number 3 with the number 2 defense pairings. Vegas has to get something going here. Got to get a goal on the board here to make it interesting. They were so strong in the first game. But St. Louis has just been smothering them. And some strong goaltending by Biddington. As we got the face-off down here in the end. We got a 2 for Sundqvist. We got a 4 for Carlson. +2 for Vegas in the offensive zone. 7 on the +2. Advantage center. Carlson in the offensive zone. 21's a 31. Physical 14. They do not have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, they do. Wow. Taken away by the left wing. Maroon. Powerful defensive play by St. Louis. And here comes Patrick Maroon. 26, 24. Taken away. Shea Theodore. 14 minutes left in the game. Shea Theodore, 32, 26, back to the left wing, Maroon. Maroon in St. Louis, bringing it down. 54 is a 32, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maroon is in a pass the puck to Steen. Steen, 15 is a 2. He's going to skate right in and get a shot. He has a shot range of 16. Fires the puck. It's on. It's a 13. Can Thompson make the save? 44. Finally makes a save to the right defenseman. And here they come. 66 is a 1. Martinez takes it down. Shot range of 12. Fires the puck. Out of the range. Eddington. 63-38. He's going to hold it for a defensive zone face-off. As we got the number 4 lines coming out. I'm going to leave out the number 2 defense pairings. So the number 4 lines will be Ozark, Nicholas Waugh, Face Off, St. Louis's End, Bozak is a 4. This is a 4 versus the 3. +1 for Bozak. 11 on the +1. Advantage right defenseman. Petrangelo trying to bring it out of the defensive end. 23 is a 22. Interception and shot on goal. Centerman. Roy going to try and score. Fires the puck. 26. Shot range of 23. That is out of the range. And here comes Biddington. What can he do? 21. Holds up for a face-off. 12 minutes left in the game. 4 versus the 3. 4 versus the 3. That's the +1. 9 on the +1. Advantage center. Bozak. Defensive zone win. Bozak. 43 is a 29. Interception and shot on goal left defenseman. His shot frequency is high enough so Theodore shoots to 14. Lets it go out of the range. 25th shot on goal for Vegas. Biddington, 41, is a 6. He holds it for another defensive zone face-off. +1 for Bozak here on the face-off. 7 on the +1. Advantage right wing. Defensive zone win. Thomas, defensive zone win. 36 is a 33. Possible penalty. Go to the penalty chart. 26. 11 through 26. This could be coincidental minors. As we got a 16. Let's see what we got here. Howden's a 31. Dice roll is out of it. It's not until now we got a 16 here for Kozar. No. 13 for Roy. 12 for Martinez. 11 for Theodore. No. Extra penalty. So what we have is Thomas going to the penalty box. And this will be the 4th power play for Vegas. So as Vegas continues to play with the power play lines here, they got the number 1 lines coming out. Smith is going to stay play right wing, and Stone's going to play the right point. For St. Louis, they're going to take out the right wing. So we got a face-off, center ice, power play. Stevenson's a 5, Bozak's a 4. +1 for Vegas, 6 on the +1. Advantage left defenseman. Theodore on the power play. 22 is a 1. He skates right in. They got a power. He's going to go from a 14 to a 15 on a power play. Fires the puck. It is a 15. Theodore puts it on to goal. Biddington, 63 is a 38. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a goal. Theodore on the power play. Vegas finally breaks through. And we got a 4-2 hockey game as we approach the halfway point of the 3rd period. So at 9:19 of the 3rd period, Shea Theodore with the power play goal with an assist by Stevenson and the assist by Smith makes it a 4-2 hockey game. As we got a face-off, center ice, and we switched over to number 1 offensive lines are out with the number 3 defense pairings. So we got a battle. Stevenson and O'Reilly, they're both 5s. So we got a 2. Somebody might get kicked out of the face-off circle. 2-7. Stevenson is kicked out. So Stone will come in against O'Reilly. O'Reilly's a +5 on this one. 12. Disadvantage left defenseman. He still cannot win the face-off. And here comes Vegas. Down by 2. Haig. 15's a 5. 5 will drop to a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots for a block. Looking at the red dice. No block. It's a 5. So Haig. Shot range of 11. Fires the puck. Out of the range. Biddington. 65's a 35. That is a rebound. Their highest gets a 1 on a rebound. 7-1. Marsaw. 7-1 on the rebound. No rebound. Goalie smothered it. Could not get the rebound. Biddington covered it up. And we are halfway through the third period of a 4-2 hockey game. And we got a face-off down in St. Louis's end. O'Reilly, Stevenson. They're both 5s. We got an 8. We got the visiting center, Stevenson, in the offensive zone. Can Vegas, 65s at 29, cannot get anything going. Taken away by Joel Edmondson. And now it's St. Louis's turn with the puck. 45s at 26. That goes back to Marsault. 9 minutes left in the hockey game. Vegas trying to get something going. 35s at 2. He's going to skate in and get a shot. Shot range at 22. Fires the puck. 13 is in the range. Biddington, 41 is a 6. Stones him and holds it for a defensive face-off. Point-blank shot. And Biddington has just been huge most of the day. 27th shot on goal for Vegas. So we got the face-off. Battle of the 5s. Down in St. Louis's zone. 10. Home right wing. Perron trying to bring it out of the defensive end. 15's a 2. He brings it all the way down. He's going to get a shot. Perron is shooting through 32. Shot range of 32. Lets it go. It is on the range. Logan Thompson. Snake Eyes. Gets it to the left. Defenseman Haig. Thompson comes up big. They don't have much. They're down by a little bit, but at least they're still fighting. 8 minutes left here. Haig's going to skate around behind the net, and he's going to let the changes happen. Out comes the number 2 line. Says we got about 8 minutes left in this hockey game. And here they come. This is the Eichel line. They haven't had anything to speak of today, but you never know. Here we go. Haig starts to play. 26-24. Joel Edmondson, St. Louis. On the attack, 52's a 27. That goes back to Eichel. And here comes Jack Eichel. 33's a 1. He skates in. He's going to shoot through 22. Eichel out of the range. Had a shot, but not a very good one. 56. 16. Kick to the left wing. Schwartz has it. St. Louis. On the attack. Schwartz, 44's a 1. He skates in. He has a shot range of 14. Schwartz lets it go. It's a 16. Out of the range. Goalie. Thompson. 16 is a 28. They're going to try and clear it. Haig and Whitecloud have a 6, so they cannot clear it. 28, so we got a 4th highest gets a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th highest to be Bortuzzi will get the shot. Fires it out of the range. Goalie. Logan Thompson. 31's a 4. Saves it to the left wing. Here comes Carrier. 6 minutes left in the game. Carrier on the attack. 42's a 2. He skates in. Shot range of 23. Out of the range. 11th shot on goal. 16 is a 28. They got to try and clear it. They got a clearing of 8. They do. It's an 8. They clear the puck. And we got 5.5 minutes left in the game of this 4-2 hockey game. Out comes the number 3 lines. The St. Louis crowd, they are excited as their team looking to go to the Final Four of the 2025 APBA Single Elimination Tournament. Out of a lot of the most current teams. So when Vegas gets the puck, they're going to probably crank up the forechecking here, being down by 2. So we got a 2 for Sundqvist, 4 for Carlson. +2 on the face-off, 8 +2, advantage right defenseman. And they're going to stay in forecheck 2 right now with Whitecloud. Whitecloud, 51's a 7. Possible block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots to block it. Red dice, it's a 6. They cannot block it. Wow, Whitecloud's going to shoot through 15. Fires the puck out of the range. 12th shot on goal of the period for Vegas as they've been putting pressure on. Biddington, 46 is a 44. That is going to be a rebound. Rebound dice is a 4. The second highest gets a 4. Second highest rebounder would be this. The 5. 5-4. No tipping. Shot on goal. Original player. White Cloud. Fires the 5-4. Wide shot. Gotta clear it through 8, and they clear the puck. Strong defense down here. We got a face-off down in St. Louis's end. +2. 4. +2. Advantage left defenseman. Offensive zone win. White Cloud. Offensive zone win. 34 is a 31. They got a physical of 14. 3, 6, 11. Oh my golly, they do. That is taken away by the left wing Maroon. And they're going to go with a forecheck 1. Here comes Maroon. 46 is a 42 on a forecheck 1. Possible bench minors, otherwise neutral zone 2 through 10. No bench minors is Vegas is a 0 bench minor. 21 for St. Louis. Go to the range. It'll be a neutral zone face-off. 4 minutes left in the game. Carlson's a +2. 8. +2. Advantage right defenseman. Forecheck 3. Here they come. 24 is a 27 and a forecheck 3. Interception and shot on goal. Sundqvist gets the puck. Coming down. 65. That is out of the range. Goalie. Thompson. 35. 4. Gets it to the left wing. Barbashev. Forecheck 3. Barbashev. Trying to put pressure on. 61 is a 28. That's going to be an interception and shot on goal, right wing. Steen shoots. Snake, 13. 13 is within the 16 range, so he's on the range. Thompson, 14's a 30. It is a goal for St. Louis. With right around 3 minutes left here in the period, St. Louis has taken total control of the game. So Steen, with the second goal of the game, gives St. Louis 5-2 lead, as we are down to, it was at the 16:49 mark, so 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. St. Louis ahead, 5-2, face-off, center ice. We got the number 1, everything's number 1s out here, number 1 forwards and number 1 defense pairings. We got a 10 on the even, home right wing. Here comes Perron, forecheck 1, 21. 21's a 31 on a forecheck 1, physical of 8. Taken away by the centerman. 2.5 minutes left. And here comes Stevenson. Forecheck 3. They're still trying to put some pressure on. 25 is a 15. And he's a passer assist. 3. That'll be to the second highest. 36. No shot. Second highest to be Stone. And here we go. They're just going to go with forecheck 2. They're going to taper it down. 52 is a 27. Taken away by O'Reilly. We got 2 minutes left in the game. Both teams are going forecheck 2. 15. 15's a 1. O'Reilly skates in. He's going to shoot through 22. O'Reilly fires the puck. Out of the zone. 29th shot on goal. 52's a 27. Can he clear it? They clear the puck. We got a face-off down in Vegas's end, as we are down to the last 1.5 minutes of the hockey game. We got an even 3, home left defenseman. Offense wins the draw. 45's a 26. Taken away by Marsault. 1 minute left in the hockey game. St. Louis fans are excited. 44's a 1. Marsault skates in. Going to shoot through 22. Fires the puck. Out of the zone. Out of the range. Biddington, 13's a 5. Right wing, Perron. 30 seconds left in the game. Perron, 54 is a 32. Do they got 14? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do not. They pass it to Shen. 62's a 8. He's going to get a shot with the forecheckers. Shen, out of the range. Goalie. Thompson, 51, saves it to the centerman, and that is the game. That is the final buzzer here as St. Louis jumps out to an early 3-0 lead, and they just distance themselves, and they win this one 5-2. So finally, a recap of the hockey game here. As St. Louis wins the game 5-2. St. Louis had 30 shots on goals. They had 8 scoring opportunities, 4 penalties for 8 minutes. They killed 3 of the 4 penalties. They were 0 for 1 on the power play, and there was no shorthanded goals in the game. Vegas, 2 goals. They actually outshot St. Louis 32-30. They were even in the scoring chances, 8-8. Vegas just had 1 penalty for 2 minutes, and they did have the power play goal. As Theodore got a power play goal in the 3rd period to make it a 4-2 game, and it just kind of put them on the fringes of being in a game, but they couldn't mount any more of a comeback. Then block shots. Vegas had 6 block shots. They cleared 1 out of the zone. St. Louis with 7 block shots, and they had 3 clearings. Goal scorers, 4. St. Louis, Barbashev, Terashenko. Steen had 2, and O'Reilly 1. And the goal scorers for Vegas was Stone and Theodore. Biggest difference in the game here was the goaltending, as Biddington, out of the 8 scoring opportunities that Vegas put on the net, he had 6 big saves. And then out of the 8 scoring opportunities St. Louis put on, Logan Thompson had the 3 big saves. So that was the difference. That made it 5-2. Other than that, it was a pretty even hockey game. As we look ahead to next week we got Florida against Pittsburgh. As Florida knocked off the Islanders 5-1 and Pittsburgh over Carolina. So that'd be an exciting game next week. And as we look at the bracket here, St. Louis with the 5-2 win, they go on to the Frozen Four. And in a few weeks, we will have the Boston Bruins against the St. Louis Blues in a big, big battle there. So that is it here from Bay City, Michigan. Hope you followed along. Hope you enjoyed. And hear from me next week with another hockey game with game number 11. So that is it here from Bay City, Michigan. And as always, keep playing APBA. All their sports games are amazing. And have a great week.